Reporter Emily Anderson's been investigating. Emily, it sounds dreadful. Just how bad is it?
Well, there's no sugarcoating it, Anne. It's bad, and it's likely to get worse before it gets any better, in fact. Now, the charities National Energy Action and Scope have found about 900,000 people with disabilities are considered to be in fuel poverty. That means people who are severely struggling to pay their energy bills. And if typical domestic bills rise again in October, as predicted, that number could increase to 2.1 million. Now, the disability charity Scope have also done their own research. They've found that half of disabled people whose bills have gone up say it's damaged their mental health, while 60% of disabled people in the East Midlands say they've been spending more on energy in the past few months, and that's before last week's price cap rise. Well, our reporter Carolyn Moses has been to speak to those at a daycare centre in Derby who are feeling particular pressures over rising costs.
What on earth can be done to help people like Robert and like Paul who are really struggling with these bills?
Well, there is help available, but nothing specifically for people like Robert and Paul who have disabilities. Now, as part of the new government support package, £200 is going to be paid into every electricity account in October. You don't have to apply for it, but it's worth noting that you also can't opt out of it. So if you don't need it, you're still going to get it, and you've got to pay it back. And how it gets paid to you depends on how you pay your bills. So whether you pay by direct debit, it'll go into your bank, or if you pay on a prepayment meter, there might be some vouchers available for that. The government are stressing, though, that this isn't a loan. There's no interest to be paid. It won't affect your credit rating, and there's no debt attached either.
Yes, charities though. I mean, they say that's not going to be enough. So £200 not going to go anywhere.
Yes, that's right. So as well as that £200 grant that you have to pay back, there's also the £150 council tax rebate. Now, that's available if you're in a property band A to D, and you don't have to pay that one back. That is specifically designed to help people who are struggling with rising energy costs. And again, that will go to everyone in a band A to D property. You don't need to claim for it. There are other benefits available to pensioners, but not to people with disabilities. And the disability charity Scope says the government needs to do more to address that. Scope also say they've been inundated with calls to their support service, but they do say there are still appointments available, so you can contact them on the website below if you need any more information or if you need to get some support. And if you're worried about bills in general, there is loads of information on the BBC News website or the app. And if you can't find that or you haven't got it, just put BBC cost of living into a search engine and there is loads of information.
Oh. Well, let's hope we've helped somebody. Emily, thanks very much indeed for all of that.